Thank you so much for agreeing to have a bit of a chat and give us some feedback today.
No worries at all.
Yeah, look, if you wouldn't mind just starting off and introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, no, so I'm Emma. I live in Western Sydney currently with my husband, Aaron, and two kids. We're both originally from Queensland though, but Sydney is where we call home at the moment. And I'm currently a stay-at-home mum looking after, my two boys and doing a little bit of study on the side just to keep my mind busy, if it's not already busy enough.
Fantastic. Very important job. And what was your experience in property investing before you contacted Search Party Property?
I had no experience actually, and I kind of, even with buying our own home that we live in, I sort of let my husband do most of that. I feel like sometimes I like to get into the details a little bit too much, and he's more of a, just makes the decision on the fly, it feels like to me. So yeah, I had no experience, and that was a bit of a barrier because we had all the ability, but I guess, and I had the time, but I didn't have the experience or the knowledge, and it was really, it kept sitting there, and we weren't getting any progress in actually getting into an investment property. So that led to, I guess, reaching out to Search Party Property to help me to make that first step into the investment property market. So yeah.
Right. And so what made you decide to invest in property? What was the driver behind it?
My husband had a fair bit of success actually investing in property when he was a bit younger, buying and selling and getting into some larger properties in Queensland. But I think also for me, I like the tangible aspect of that type of investment. Eventually we might get into shares and other types of investments, but I think that's a little bit further down the track. And I like the idea of, it's actually something you can physically see and go and see. And Aaron went and saw our first property on the weekend, actually. So I think that's why we chose property.
Fantastic. And knowing what you know now, having been through the whole experience with Search Party Property, what would you say to people? What advice would you give to people that are considering using a buyer's agent or using Search Party Property?
I think, if you're someone like me and kind of likes to know the process in and out and know all the details, kind of accept that you can't when it comes to property. I think at the moment and in these current times, I think invest in a professional and someone who does it day in, day out, and you can have that confidence that they're helping you get to that right decision. And my experience with Search Party Property is very process-driven experience, and it was really laid out, and so I could really understand where we were going and what needed to happen. So I think that would be my main advice is, engage people who do it day in, day out and can guide you on the process. Otherwise, you might be stuck waiting for a long time like I was.
Great. And lastly, just in one word, how would you describe the service at Search Party Property?
I think, is it hyphenated, like client focused? I think I would say very much centered around, us as who we are and what we needed from the process, and sort of slowing down when we needed to get further clarity or change direction slightly based on our needs. From every part of the process, I felt like I was given exceptional client focused service. So that would be one word, and then a lot of other words behind it.
No, that's great. Thank you so much, Emma, for talking to us today. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you.